Let's see.
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you?
No, I'm good.
This all mean?
Okay, so it's been a few days since I played last. Not entirely sure what I was doing. Can I zoom out? This is the closest. Oh, this is as far as I can get from my camera. I can try to zoom in with the mouse here. Nope. Okay. Anyway, it's been a while. I don't really remember what I was doing. Okay, that was loud. Oh, I think it's the DLC. So yeah, I just started, so I guess I'm just going to follow the quests.
All the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Wasn't that pretty? Anyway, yeah, so I guess I'm just going to play the story for a bit. Do whatever. If I remember right, this game is filled with side quests, but I don't know how many of them I'm going to do. I have a bad habit of not finishing games that I start, so I'll do my best to finish the game. But again, bad habits die hard. So, I will try to finish the game, but with my extremely short attention span when it comes to video games.
Everyone just stand back! The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Looks like a dying fae.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
Indeed.
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
If I remember,
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a fae named Avery. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a fae will know how to heal a fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
If I remember right, this is like a super easy quest. It's like, hey, you can heal her with a potion, dude. Like, it's that simple. Like, the first thing you should try is just like, I don't know.
She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are.
Ah. She's bright blue.
I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Goreheart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing.
Indeed. Let's just
We
talk
keep
for
a
a while.
precarious peace with the Court of
she's
Summer,
grunting
one
on the
that's
ground.
tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days.
God, I know you're dying.
Peaceful fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth. I'm the Warden of Goreheart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace.
Yes, you are.
Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Goreheart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams.
You have trouble, sir.
I don't know what the Tuatha will be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests.
Indeed.
Hope you stay in town.
Yeah, sure. I'm leaving now. That grunting is getting obnoxious. Let's see. In the PS3 version, this had nifty things in it. Like all of these things. Oh yeah, I forgot they had like a Mass Effect promotional thing. And they're good. Let's see. I don't know if I should grab these out of here or not. Forge. Is that a two-handed sword? I think so. That might be actually. No, that's average speed. I think that's a one-handed sword. That's a shield that I want. Guardian. What's the Guardian stuff? Is that good or better than the? Oops. Okay, so screw the Valley stuff. This is all mage things. These chakrams or something. The song. Memorable shoreline. What is it though? Are these weapons? What? Is this a? I don't want to like take them if I don't know what they are. The truth is a shield, I think. This is probably a staff. That might be a scepter, and that might be a chakra. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna take the staff. And the shield. I think this is a two-handed sword. That is burning damage. That is physical damage. Okay. Those are all assassin weapons. Now, what's this? 39, 19, 33, 10, and 10. I'm pretty sure those are like better than most things I'll get in the game. I don't know if I want to go with those. It seems a little bit cheap. What's mine currently at? Yeah. I'm actually going to leave... I'm going to leave all that in there. I'm going to keep the staff. It looks awesome. And just... Yeah, okay, so I'm going to keep the staff and the shield, and leave all the other stuff in there until I get to the level where I can use that, because it just seems like it'd be really lame to use them now. And that's cool. I don't want to go into aggressive mode, that'd be silly. Oh boy. Avery. I came to Goreheart to look after your kin Rika. Is it? Oh, what? Oh, come after look at Rika. Rika is as wonderful as you described, yet she is a shadow. She misses you, my friend, as do we all. I will watch over her since you cannot, and I will visit you often, this war be damned. Who would have guessed I would come to a mission and trade a prison for a cloister? If only we had both escaped. Alas, the bars were too strong, the Tuatha too cruel. Your brother in arms. Okay. Let's see. You.
I'm not accustomed to all of this excitement.
Indeed.
It was difficult enough to adjust to life during wartime. Now we have to be on our guard for Tuatha right here in our own home.
Oh, yes.
What is this world coming to? Truth be told, I know nothing of why the Tuatha are at war with the Alfar, nor why men fight the way they do. All I know is who picks up the pieces. The Tuatha's madness infected the Winter Court. All Fae existed peacefully for centuries, until the Tuatha got involved. It's sad.
Picks up the pieces.
My experience is limited to Arnik Arjuna and Katrin Orway. They seem the same as any of the rest of us. Wiser, perhaps, but decent, hard-working folk.
Okay.
I'm hardly a scholar, but I can tell you what I know. There are two Fae factions, the gentle Court of Summer and its coarser cousin, the Court of Winter. As a child, we were told stories of their ancient rivalry. These are surely myths, but enough to scare a young girl. In the last few years, the Court of Winter has fallen, corrupted by a group of powerful Fae called the Tuatha. It's the Tuatha we fight, and the Tuatha we will defeat.
Huzzah. God, this is gonna be a really talking
I would
episode.
think they were a myth if not for the Tuatha. The Fae keep far from us. Perhaps they view us as intruders in their lands. Perhaps they disapprove of our civilized ways. Perhaps they know something we don't. I fear that most of all.
We'll learn from
I
them.
was a miller's love who became a miller's wife. Now I am the wife of a soldier. My duty is to hold vigil for my beloved and for all our men on the lines.
I think your husband died. Spoilers.
I was born and raised right here in the village. Well, not in Gorhart proper, but on a farmstead outside the village boundaries. It was a good life. Before the war, of course. It's my understanding that they were once members of the Court of Winter, and Fae like any other. But something dark lured them, took them, and twisted them in its grip. Goodbye.
That is enough information. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Avery, I worry about Rika. We of the Order should not visit the village often. Father says it is a distraction, a swamp of murky morality. But I can't stay away, I care too much. Your widow's sorrow deepens as she has come close. She has come to close her shop at odd hours to retreat to the darkness of her upstairs bedroom. I see the glimmer you loved so, but it fades. She is lonely without your or her children. You or her children. She is so delicate, so beautiful of heart. I try to console her, but it leaves me shaken. I will continue to watch over her in your absence, dear friend. You have my word. Your brother in arms, Mason. He's getting a little bit interesting. Beneath lies the remains of Alden Gorhart, the father. Words. Why is this one dug up? Or just not filled in yet? Doesn't matter. On we go.
Where is the order that Matharu has given us? I see no order in obstructing the truth. That is chaos. That is what the mission fears. Matharu does not dwell behind the mission's walls. No. She is in every rock and every tree, every bud and every storm. She is with all of us.
Okay.
Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false tenets. Their light of hope will leave you in shadow.
Sister Zelda.
It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Matharu. I have undergone the ordination rites and am as legitimate as any monk.
St. Albans.
You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception, a citadel of lies. It throws its menacing shadow over all of Gorhart.
All of Gorhart?
Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier, marching to the orders passed down to him. None of them have minds of their own.
Ooh. Like, are they, zombies?
She was wronged by someone in this village. That is an injustice I can understand. By its appearance, you'd assume Gorhart is a pleasant place. Never make assumptions.
Why not?
He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Matharu embraces all, not simply those that the church deems worthy.
This is true.
If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Matharu's divine order governs all, even the Fae.
Okay. Why does it everybody has something to say? It's almost like this is a rich world filled with realistic people that have information. I don't want to talk to you except another quest. There's a lot of talking. I'm bored.
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes.
You never knows
Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid, so perhaps Matharu is at work.
Right. I have a demon scythe on my back, and just came out of a pile of bodies. And then I escaped an exploding fortress. I don't think Matharu likes me.
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example.
Your face is all
2 nights ago,
distorted.
Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned.
Whoa.
We must find him before anything happens.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme.
Wait,
Brother
Matharu's a man?
Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms.
Yeah. I always thought Matharu was a woman's name.
Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village.
Okay. I don't
May
want
Matharu protect you.
to talk to you anymore. Okay, so now we gotta go find Brother Egan, I guess? Ooh, loot.